Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to our Get Astrologic Now YouTube channel. And today I want to talk about the month of December, which December is going to be a very intense and powerful month because we have Mars in its exaltation sign, which is Capricorn. And with this, Mars is being aspected by an array of planets. It is being opposed by Jupiter. Rahu is casting a trine to Mars, and Saturn by its third full aspect is aspecting Mars. So we have all this planetary energy focalized to where Mars is in the sign of Capricorn. And also we have that Saturn is in the sign of Scorpio, while Mars is in the sign of Capricorn. They exchange signs. Saturn is in the sign ruled by Mars, Scorpio rules Mars. And with Mars being in the sign of Capricorn, which is Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, we have this mutual exchange, which is called Parivartana Yoga. And therefore, it's like Mars and Saturn are even more reinforced, like a total conjunction, because remember, Saturn's also aspecting Mars by its full aspect. What does this produce? It produces delays, setbacks, and intense problems because Saturn and Mars are not friendly together. Saturn wants to go slow while Mars wants to go fast. So we've got these delays, setbacks, and problems. And what does Mars actually rule? Mars is courage, it's aggression, it's anger, it's weapons, it's war, it's accidents. So we've got this Mars that's like on steroids, overly charged. And Saturn rules government, and it rules organization and discipline and focus. Putting these two together, one thing I didn't mention that Mars does rule is it rules armed forces and police. So when we have Saturn aspecting Mars in America right now, we actually have an incredible amount of protests against the police. The people are fighting back against the government and the police forces for being unjust. And this has been a whole dilemma in America and all around the world because lately and this month, we also have the Uranus-Pluto square that becomes exact once again, and that will happen by December 15th. So with all of this intense energy, you can bet that people are fighting back against powers that have limited and controlled them. This is not just the United States, this is going on globally. So with the Uranus-Pluto square, there's these, incredible breakdowns around the world with control and power and government, because that's what Uranus does. Uranus is rebellion while Pluto is control and power. But with this Mars-Saturn aspect, this is also creating a lot of obstacles around control and power throughout the world. Now there's a lovely full moon that occurs December 6th. The moon will be in the nakshatra Rohini, which is the moon's favorite nakshatra to be in. And this happens to be around a Saturday night. So this coming weekend will be a blessed weekend for parties, entertaining, and coming together with people. About 2 weeks ago, when we had the new moon, which was around November 23rd, was the start of something that's coming to fruition now by December 6th. So anything that you started around the time of Thanksgiving holidays will come to fruition this coming weekend, which is very powerful because there's been the initiation and start of so many new things in the world. Another thing to look out for is that around December 8th, we have Jupiter is going to station. It's been stationing at 28 degrees, but this is the time that it's going to stop and go retrograde. And during this time, we've had this building of this powerful, powerful Jupiter at 28 degrees of Cancer. Now, Cancer is the sign that rules family. It brings people together, and it actually rules real estate and property and land as well. So with this Mars-Jupiter opposition that are coming into play this month, this would be a really good month to either buy or sell property. It's at a high. And see, Mars is also the karaka or indicator of real estate and property, but particularly real estate. So with Jupiter's aspect, it's a great time to sign contracts or to move, or if you've been thinking about selling your house, this is the perfect month to do so. Now, December 20th is the time that Venus is going to conjunct Pluto. And remember, Pluto's in that square to Uranus right now. This will be a time that you need to pay attention to your relationships. Issues around relationships could be on the rise. And you see, what I have found, that whenever Pluto and Venus are in hard aspect, conjunction, or square in a chart, many times individuals can have issues around betrayal in relationships. So this is the time when Venus is exactly conjunct Pluto to pay attention to any issues. If you're having problems with your partner, to really make sure that you come to an understanding, because this can really be a breakdown where the truth can be revealed. And with that, you've got to realize that this could be a healing. Not always do these things destroy relationships. Sometimes it makes them stronger. So use this time frame for the betterment of your relationship. December 21st, that will be the new moon. And this new moon is going to occur around 6 degrees of Sagittarius. This is actually the point of the galactic center, around that point. And therefore, I believe this will be a time when things can be created that will bring a big change in humanity for the long haul, because this is an initiation of the power of the galactic center, and this is strong. This is incredibly powerful. And as I'm seeing in January, there's going to be a lot of events that transpire that month. For example, the Mars-Jupiter opposition will come into exact motion around 28 degrees. That'll be around the first few days in January. Also, we have the K2 Uranus come together. And that, to me, is a total transformation in the way people think, their beliefs. Everything's transforming. So the world is changing. The vibrational frequency in the world is changing due to this coming together of Uranus and K2. But there has to be a total breakdown with all the other planets, the Mars, Saturn, and the Uranus, Pluto. And towards Christmas time, around the 24th and the 25th, we have Mercury come together with Pluto. Now, remember, Pluto is still in square to Uranus. And this is going to be with the signs of Sagittarius and Pisces. These two signs have more to do with spirituality than any other sign. They're both ruled by Jupiter. So this is an expansion of our desire to grow more on a spiritual level. And I believe that means bringing people together with different beliefs, and that is in their religious beliefs and their spiritual beliefs, that people are coming together as humanity to create more peace and to create a better world. People are taking back their power from governments, from the masses of control that's been put on the people. You'll find this all over the world. There's protests in China, in Hong Kong, in Turkey, in America. People are really learning to take their power back from dictatorship rulings in the world. So watch how this new year is going to evolve. And this month of December, things are really going to be shaken up. Watch out, there will probably be some kind of earthquakes and big events that are going to be happening this month of December. And with that, I'd like to close. Thank you. And if you'd like more information or a reading, you can always go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org. Thank you.